everybody. Thank you for coming. We got a really great show for tonight. We have some. Wait till you hear who's on. It's an amazing lineup. But first, I want to start by saying, man, hasn't it been an incredible week, ladies and gentlemen? Hasn't it? Thank you. Thank you for agreeing. No, that's all right. Let's not overdo it. Now, it really has been an amazing week in news. I don't know if you've seen some of this stuff. True story, scientists in Scotland. Did you read about this? Scientists in Scotland made history this week by cloning a sheep. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Very good impression. No, they cloned a sheep. When asked why they cloned a sheep, the scientists said, "We're very lonely." I thought, it was a nice... Gotta mention that. Thank you, yeah, we got people doing sheep in the audience all night. This is a bit of an entertainment story, but earlier this week, it was announced that after 15 years, Ryan O'Neal is ending his relationship with Farrah Fawcett. It's over. That's right, yeah, not surprisingly, she's being replaced by Cheryl Ladd, which I thought was precedent. John Tesh is in the news, and I'm determined to talk about him. That's right, I'm not kidding. John Tesh, for some reason, has been asked to once again do the Olympics for NBC in the year 2000. That's right. Yeah, the weird thing is he was asked by all the other networks. They seem to want it. So... lure John Tesh in and then slip the knife in. That's the idea of this show. Max like that more than him. Finally, I'll mention this. I brought up NBC in a recent interview. This is true. The head of NBC News said they've been trying to reinvent the nightly news with Tom Brokaw to attract younger viewers. That's right. They want the kids to watch. And actually, I think they've gone a little too far. Just take a look at this. This is from last night. I thought it was... You like it? All right. All right, now, I'll tell you who's on the show tonight, because you don't get a better Friday show than this. First off, this is this gentleman's first appearance on our program. Very honored to have him. NBC broadcasting superstar Bob Costas is with us. Never had him. He's here tonight. We also have... the always funny author Merrill Marco is here to talk about his new book, Men, Women, Relationships. And then last but certainly not least, musical guest Bonnie Raitt and Little Milton are going to perform. Playing the blues. The blues. And here he is, the father of the blues, the Delta Blues, Max Weinberg, and his Max Weinberg 7. Hey, Max.
Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We got a really nice show for tonight. You're going to have a good time, and we feel good tonight. We just had a week off. We're feeling no pain. You're feeling good, right?
Well, I'm feeling a little pain, but I'll get into that later.
The liquor will kick in, my friend. We're feeling really good tonight. We just had a week off, and I was relaxing, but I noticed I just got back, and I was reading the paper, and this Clinton fundraising scandal will not go away. Have you noticed this? It goes and goes and goes, which is why I get to do a joke about it right now. It's cheap, but it works. A I don't know if you heard this. This is the latest thing. A House committee has subpoenaed the passenger list for Air Force One to check for more campaign violations. That's the latest thing. That's right. Yeah, apparently the part of the list raising the most questions is the Mile High Lincoln Bedroom Club. It's kind of... It's fun. You should try it. No, mention a little something. I don't know if you've been there. Andy was on the list. People don't know.
I was just thinking that in Lincoln's day it was on a Conestoga wagon.
Kind of rickety.
Yes.
Which added to the fun, I'm told. Hello. Hi. I don't know if anyone here is from New York City, but I got something to mention. Yesterday, a New York high school student won $40,000 in a national science competition, which I think is very cool. Yeah, that's apparently he invented a subway car that runs on urine. So our problems are over, kind of. And then finally, there are a few tourists here who don't know exactly what that means. They'll find out when they leave the show. The PETA people, that's the, I guess, the people for the ethical treatment of animals, they have fired Naomi Campbell as a spokesperson because she was recently spotted modeling fur. That's true. Yeah, Naomi said it was all a misunderstanding, that she just has a really hairy back. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Those jokes put us back in the mood, huh, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone feels bad about themselves? Good. We got a great show for you tonight. One of our favorites people, he's been a friend of the show early on. One of the great stand-ups of all time, great comedian. David Brenner is on the program tonight. He's going to join us. He was with us early on. We also have an incredible, very talented and sexy actress. Salma Hayek is on the program. All right. And then finally, very proud to have back with us musical guest Kim Ritchie. Got a song for us. She's going to sing. Good entertainment all around. And there he is. Look there. The man who performed my bar mitzvah, Max Weinberg, and his Max Weinberg 7. Max.
Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. Men screaming, "We love you." That's the story of my life right there. Thanks for coming to the show. We have a very nice program for you people this evening. We're going to have a good time. And I'm in a real good mood because there are all these scandals in Washington, and I get to mock them. Isn't that fun? Huh? That's right. I don't know if you heard the latest thing. Have you heard this, Andy?
I bet I will.
He doesn't listen to the monologue. I don't blame him, but...
As I got, you know, I consider this free time.
Yeah. You can't blame him. It kind of is. But I'll talk about this anyway. I'll rope somebody. And it was reported today, true story, that President Clinton spent over $1 million in 1996 entertaining guests. Can you believe that? That's right. Yeah, in his defense, the president said, "Hey, the food's not cheap at Hooters." Which I thought, and it's not. That's the important thing. Don't have the fries, they're expensive. Any New Yorkers with us? Any at all? Okay. That proves something about this show. People that live here won't watch it. All right. Well, according to a new poll, half of New Yorkers say they would never move out of the city. It's kind of cool, yeah. Yeah, mostly because their probation won't allow it. But she's on probation. I know that everyone's mainly interested in the latest scientific discovery that shocked everyone. Well, earlier today, the scientist who successfully cloned a sheep met with politicians in Washington. Historic event. Yeah, and meanwhile, Ted Kennedy met with the sheep. Which, yeah. You weren't sure at first, and then you felt pity. And finally, this is bizarre, but you can't make this up. It was reported today that with the help of a makeup artist, O.J. Simpson has been going out in public with a fake beard and a mustache. Yeah, and it's actually a pretty convincing disguise. Take a look at O.J. We got a picture. It's pretty cool. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. We're very excited. An old pal of ours is here. This gentleman's been on the show, I think, over 9,000 times, which is hard to do. We've only made like 730. But Al Roker is on our program this evening, and everyone loves Al Roker. Everyone. That's right. We also have, from the new movie, Love Jones, and this guy has, I believe, the best job in show business. Which is this guy does the MTV Beach House, and you can't beat that job. Bill Bellamy is with us this evening. That's a great job, isn't it? I would kill for that job. And then finally, a very funny comedian is on the program this evening. You're gonna love her. Janine DiTullio is with us this evening. Remember that name, kids. She'll be a great singer one day. And right there, look at him. He's so pretty, Max Weinberg, and his Max Weinberg 7. Hey, Max.
Here's your host, Conan.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show for you people tonight. Of course, I think you all know Howard Stern is on the program tonight. Yeah. He's the king of all media, you know. That's actually the big news for us, but there is other news I wanted to share. Do we have New Yorkers with us? Anybody from New York? All right. I don't know if you heard this, but yesterday, Mayor Giuliani, this is true, signed his name on a bill that legalizes tattooing in New York. It's legal now. Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah. Then he celebrated by signing his name on a sailor's ass, which I thought, nice. This was shocking to me. It was reported today that a woman in Brazil has proof that she's 126 years old. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, not only that, she says when she was a kid, sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom cost a quarter. Kid, yeah. She's old. I don't know, I like to read USA Today a lot, because I have no life. But an article in USA Today says that bathroom graffiti in United States schools has reached an all-time high. It's out of control. That's right, yeah. Yeah, the article also says, for a good time, call Tracy. It's Tracy there. And then finally, I got to mention this. In the recent interview, Jane Fonda, very sexy woman, she said her husband reminds her of her father. Yeah. That's right, and after hearing this, Sun Yi said, I feel the same way about my man. It's kind of... see? Everything's fine. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. As I said before, and I'll keep saying it, because he's the king of all media, Howard Stern on the show tonight. We're happy about that. You gotta watch when Howard's here. Yes, Baba Booey, yeah. I love how people shouting Howard, he knows he's here, yeah. From the movie Jungle to Jungle, an incredibly sexy woman, Lolita Davidovich is on the program. And then we got musical guests tonight, very cool. Freddie Johnston on the program. That's a fine show. It's a complete show. And there he is, dressed like a hitman, as always. Max Weinberg and his Max Weinberg 7. Hey, Max.
Here's your host, Conan O'Brien!
Show, man, we got a great show tonight, mostly because it's St. Patrick's Day Monday, and I started drinking about an hour ago, and I'm happy. I feel good. We have a fine program for you. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. A lot of big stars are here. We're gonna have a good time. And also, there's a lot going on. I don't know if you people are aware of this, but the president had a little accident today. Did you hear about this, anybody? Yeah, President Clinton's fine now. He's fine now, but earlier this morning, he fell and had to have surgery on his knee. That happened. Yeah, the president has asked Americans, instead of sending flowers, please make illegal campaign contributions. And if you do that, now, it'll be fine. We'll just have flowers. Kind of an interesting story. The National Organization of Women now is accusing the Wall Street firm Smith Barney of hostility towards women. That's right. A spokesman for Smith Barney said, man, must be that time of the month. And, so they took care of it. So it sounds like they're going to resolve this, you know. This was, sounds odd. I can't make this up, though. A 93-year-old woman has been arrested for selling heroin to 80-year-olds. True story. Yeah. Yeah, when asked about it, she said, you haven't lived until you've watched Matlock on Smack. And apparently it's a whole new show. That means you people have done that. Okay. All right. We got you, sir. Arrest him. All right. And finally, I got to mention this. The Coast. Yeah, the Coast. Well, the drinking's helping. The coach of Costa Rica's soccer team has ordered his players not to have sex until the World Cup qualifying match is over. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and this is going to be especially tough because soccer players can't use their hands. So, you think about it. A little bit of a thinker there, yeah. All right. Okay, let's talk about tonight's show. We got a great lineup tonight. First of all, we have Miss Sarah Jessica Parker on the show tonight. Or Ms., whatever people say. We also have, from the show Boston Common, this guy's very funny. Anthony Clark is on the program this evening. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have an Oscar nominee on the program tonight from the movie Fargo, which was my favorite movie. William H. Macy is on the program. just this lineup. It stuns me. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, Max Weinberg and the assembled Max Weinberg 7. Max, good to see you.
Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien. Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to the show. We have a great show. Thank you, sir. I love you too. Thank you and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is our 1,000th show. Isn't that cool? Thank you. Thank you. It's our 1,000th show, yes. Which means my dad owes me 20 bucks. I'll get you, old man. No, it's a big night for us. Since it's our 1,000th show, I'm now going to do my 5,000th President Clinton joke, huh? All right. Thanks for the mock enthusiasm. I appreciate it. True story, though. President Clinton, this is true, has decided not to attend his 25th class reunion at Yale Law School next week. He's not going to go. That's right. Yeah, when asked about it, the president said, hey, if I wanted to be surrounded by a bunch of lawyers, I'll stay home. Zing! He felt that, baby. That's the joke that's going to bring him down. I'm so deluded.
I love that it took 1,000 shows for you to get up the courage to say zing,
yeah.
after one of your own jokes.
You'll never see it again until show 2,000.
Please,
yeah.
do it all the time.
Maybe I should do that after every joke now.
Zing, bang, boom, bam. Gotcha,
I'll try
Bill.
it.
Yeah.
Anything to stir up some excitement. You know what is legitimately exciting, though? McDonald's. Well, this isn't exciting at all. I needed a transition, and then it was just another stupid joke, you know, but... yeah! Major groin pull. That won't be happening again.
I could hear it.
No, this is a true story. McDonald's has a new series of TV commercials that are aimed at kids as young as 2 years old. Did you know that? Isn't that weird? Yeah. Yeah, which explains their new sandwich, the McNipple. Have you had that? You haven't had it? Wish they had that sandwich when I was in high school. All right. I'll have a McNipple. Get out of here, you pervert. Bill Gates is in the news. Bill Gates apparently is helping Sesame Street develop a brand new interactive website. True story, yeah. So tomorrow, Sesame Street will be brought to you by the number 57 billion. Check that out. And then last thing I'll mention, a little showbiz news. Kathy Lee Gifford announced that... What the hell? Kathy Lee Gifford announced that starting next month, true story, she's going to sing the opening theme of her show. That's right. Yeah, and Regis Philbin announced starting next month, he's going to be late for work every day. So... Sing! Is that a thing? All right. What's about tonight's show? Tonight's show is worthy of the show number 1,000 moniker. That's a lot of pressure for a show. But tonight we have a legitimate mega movie star. He's in the brand new movie, A Holy Man, Jeff Goldblum on the show tonight. Big star here on the program. We also have from the show The View, which I feel I should have been part of. That's right, Star Jones is on the program. I bow to Star Jones. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we're extremely excited that we're marking tonight's special show with one of the best bands on the planet. Musical guest, Bare Naked Ladies on the show. Bada bing! They stole the name of this band. You guys had to be the Max Weinberg 7. You so wanted to be one of the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, did I?
There he is, folks, Max Weinberg and his fully clothed Max Weinberg 7. Max.